How about this? Should body count matter?
Ooh.
Let's start with you.
Me?
Yep, you.
That's a tough one. Speaking to different guys, like I've met guys who like absolutely care a lot, but I've met guys who don't really care. So I think it's all like personally, I wouldn't really want to date a guy that has like this huge body count, but it is normal like in society. And I'm not saying this is right or wrong, but it is normal for a guy to have a higher body count than the girl does.
Can we ask what everybody else's like body count is first and then answer that question? Because I feel like that'd be very helpful.
She's already shaking her
Well,
head.
I feel like that'd be very helpful for, you know.
Here, why don't you start?
My body count is 3.
Yo,
and
stop.
Stop the cap.
it's
Bro,
3.
your body count is not 3.
On God, it's 3.
It's not 3. She
It's
said it
3.
before, but she caps last show.
Exactly. I said it last time.
There's
it
no
was
way
3.
it's 3. I'm sorry, there's no
It's
way it's
3.
3. Your body
I
count
think-
is not 3.
I think that when it comes to women, that body count matters. When it comes to men, I don't think it matters.
Why does it matter for women and not for men?
Because here's the thing. Women are women. Like, even ugly guys will want to fuck you. Even hot guys will want to fuck you because, you know, like, you got something and a lot of men are going to want it, whether they like you or they don't. For men, it's a lot harder. Like, if you see an ugly guy, whether you're an ugly girl or a pretty girl, you're still going to, like...
Keep going. I just have to whisper something to her.
I thought we weren't supposed to do that. Just say it.
It's a name.
When it comes to men, like, it's way harder for them to just like hook up with people. Like, if you have a good looking man, like, yeah, he can go and sleep with a bunch of people, but no female is gonna sleep with an ugly guy or a fat guy. But when it comes to girls,
M. Martin super chatted $100.
Thank you.
You like jokes?
Jesus.
I've got you, Stag. Why did God create women? To get an easy way to move men from the bed to the toilet. And I can confirm, Brian is a master cat tamer.
cat tamer.
Huh?
Why?
Yo,
God.
Martin, thank you, man.
woman.
I got something for you here. Hold on. That was good.
Easy.
Seaman?
Semen?
I'm confused.
I'm confused.
Does anyone get the joke?
I don't know what happened.
You got it?
Joke.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
But
Like, nuts?
Yeah.
You
Where
don't
did
get
the
the joke?
comment go?
Nobody?
I'm
Could we see
confused.
the comment
Wait, what
again?
happened? Yeah, what did it say? I wasn't even paying attention. What did...
it's fine. It's fine. Or yeah, pull it up. That's fine. Whatever. To get an easy way to move from bed
Semen from the
to
bed
the toilet.
Think
From
about
bed?
intercourse.
Yeah, but from bed to the
jacking
Yeah, but
off.
why from
Oh,
bed? From why from
I
bed?
get
jacking
it.
off. There Yeah. you go.
I get it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay.
from
But why am I a master cat tamer? I don't do that. That's
know
a spicy thing we can talk about.
Cat tamer.
Master tame cats?
I'm talking
Anyways.
about cunnilingus.
Anyways,
Yeah.
anyways.
We'll talk about that later.
But
Let's
yeah,
go back to body
it's more
count.
important for women. Like, I think like 2 men, no one wants to be with a girl that lets anybody and everybody fuck her. And when it comes to a guy, it is harder for them to have sex or get hookups.
I agree, honestly. In some ways,
What
I
do you agree
don't,
with?
But,
That it's harder for men.
Yeah, I think that it's harder for men to sleep with women. I think that's definitely true.
Hmm.
I think I could go out like tonight and have sex if I wanted to. It doesn't mean that he's super hot, but I could.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
women
you
can
could.
go out and just fuck anybody. It's harder
Yeah.
for men. So I think for men, when they're looking for a partner, that it is important. But when it comes to me, like, I don't care. It's not important.
Yeah, I think body count speaks a lot to what you value, and there will be guys who think a high body count is acceptable because they have the same values as you, and then there will be men who don't. I think it's also important to acknowledge the connections made through sex are vastly different for men and women. Women have a far greater emotional connection when doing, sex with somebody else, whereas men can be far more frivolous and less connected when engaging in sex with another person. Agreed.
All right. Okay.
Sex is an energy exchange, and there's women produce a hormone when they have sex with partners and or when they produce that same hormone when they give birth. So for women, the more people you do have sex with, it just spreads that out a lot. Well, it makes it harder to bond with people. It really does. Women who do have a higher body count have, and I've seen this in people that I know, they have a harder time maintaining significant relationships or relationships with significant others. Good Lord, I can't talk. Yeah, it's scientifically proven.
Over here, you guys.
Spoke. I don't have anything to add. I agree.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. We'll have to have you come back. I'll get some college feminists for you next time. My apologies. It's just kind of the way the cards fell, I guess. Natasha, any thoughts?
I was just gonna say I think I also value a man who values their own body count as well. I find that to be very respectable, honestly.
Agreed.
Oh, you can pull that one back up, Carson. I'll get it right now. Yo, Martin, thank you for the 50. Appreciate all your support tonight, man. Brian, Stag told the story of you being a lion tamer, cat tamer. It's a double entendre. Eh bien, merci pour le français. C'est très bien. Yeah, that just whooshed right over my fucking head. Typical, right? Thank you, though, man. Appreciate it. So, okay. Body count. Maybe if I can frame it, I don't know how I'm going to frame it in a way to get you all offended. Well, he brought up cats. So, is it a deal breaker if a guy won't go down on you? Natasha.
Oh, God. Wow. I actually don't. Hold on. I have to think about that. Is it a deal breaker? I don't know. I find it odd that a man might not want to. I've never come across someone that didn't feel that. I've never come across someone that's felt that way, that they didn't want to do that. Actually, that's a lie. That's a dirty lie. I have. I'm so sorry. I actually have. And it was very odd. I'm not going to lie. It was super weird.
It was weird? Yeah,
it made it really... It didn't make it weird, but it was a bit different. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have anything really to say about it.
Kazakhstan. What's up?
I don't think I really care. It's not my best favorite thing, so.
Oh my God. Jesus, Ryan. Goddamn.
Okay. What's up? What about you?
I think if you're going down on them, then they should go down on you.
Huh.
That's it.
Okay.
If they're not going down on you, then... sorry. If you're not going down on them, then they don't have to go down on you. But I think it's quality in that point.
Okay. I have a response to that, but I want to let everyone go first. Go ahead. Okay. Deal breaker if the guy won't go down.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I'm not gonna suck your dick for 45 minutes if you're gonna not go down on me.
45 minutes. God damn.
It's happened. Traumatic, but yeah, I was dealing with a guy who it felt like 45 minutes, and he just really didn't want to go down on me, and I was like, okay. And it's definitely not a pH balance issue, because I've had men go down on me and it's just fine. So he just didn't like it, period. He told me he just didn't really like doing that with girls, and so he would a little bit, but then yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
It's his personal preference.
So, okay, if a guy didn't want to do it, would you still go down on him, though?
Yeah. I do.
Chameleon. Okay.
I do that, yeah.
I think sex is really low on the priority board for me as far as a healthy relationship, so it would not be a deal breaker. No.
Oh, okay. All right. So you said that you would you be vindictive about it insofar as if the guy doesn't want to go down on me, then I'm not going to do it for you? No,
I'd still I guess do it, but I'd want to have I'd still, I guess, do it, but I'd want to have a conversation and be like, hey, what's up? What's wrong? Why don't you want to, I guess? But I would also preface the point that I probably won't want to if you don't want to. It would turn me off.
It would turn you off?
Yes.
If a guy didn't want to go
Yes.
down on you. Okay. Would you kind of clown on him with your female friends? If he was like, this guy didn't want to do this.
No.
Okay.
Maybe to like one person, but I'm not going to like go into a whole room and be like, oh my God, like he didn't want to go down on me. I think I'd like talk to it with like a close friend and be like, what do I do? But I'm not going to like they might clown on it or make fun of him, but I don't think I would.
Okay. Well, as far as that goes, it's kind of like, I think about it in the reverse. Like if someone told you, well, if guys were like, oh, your girlfriend doesn't want to give BJs, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of girls would be kind of like, oh, that's kind of like, it's my choice. Like, I don't want to do that, you know?
Yeah, but I like see the guy's point of like, if you are dating, like people have sexual needs. I'm not saying go sleep with everybody, but like when you're in a relationship, like people have sexual needs. And like, I mean, if you don't want to do it, that's totally up to you and your partner. But like, for me and a partner, that's like kind of what I partly want. Like that's part of it. And for like, if some guy was like, oh, like not like saying it in like a condescending way, but like if he had a problem with that, like I could understand.
Sure. Yeah, I guess my whole thing on it is that if it's just like, I will not be in a relationship with someone who doesn't go down on me, that's totally fine. But I think when it gets to the point of, I otherwise like giving head on condition that I also receive it, that seems like a bit tit for tat to me. Yeah. Whereas like, there's certain, like, I think there's some things that your partner might like that maybe you don't. And
well,
like, for example, if you're, not to be crude, but if you're, if say the guy wants to have anal sex, maybe he doesn't want to get fucked in the ass. I'm just saying, maybe he doesn't want to get pegged, you know? But he wants to. Is this inappropriate?
You're good. You're good.
It is
something interesting.
It is a different scenario, though, if you want to put it that way, because a lot of guys don't want to experiment with that either, because they don't want to be deemed as gay. And even if, because the G spot is in the man's ass. So I mean, it is.
Talking about the prostate, or what is it?
Prostate.
Is it the prostate?
Yeah. No? So like, if they fucked around with it, it would feel good. But a lot of men don't even want to try it because they're like, no, I'm not gay.
Are you saying that you peg your boyfriend? Is that?
No, not at all.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
No, not at all. No, hell no.
Oh, okay.
Hell no. Hell no.
You seem very descriptive with the G-spot thing. So I was
it's a fact.
Oh, it is, yeah.
But no, I've never pegged anyone. I've never pegged anyone.
I'll just say this. I haven't gone down on a girl since the Bush administration. So that's like...
Can I ask why?
2008. Why? Mm-hmm. Just don't really like it.
Have you like dated a girl since then?
Yeah. I've had multiple long-term relationships since then. Look at her face.
Bro. Actually, you said, I believe when we talked about this last time I was here, you had said that you just don't like that stuff like on your face or whatever. But then you
That's not what I said,
but then you proceeded to smell that girl's armpit.
That's
in
totally
your face.
irrelevant. That's
what was your statement
first off,
about
she
like
paid
why
me
you don't
$500 to smell her.
What?
He did it twice. He did it.
She's this OnlyFans chick, and she stank.
No, Brian said that he liked how she smelled. He said she smelled like a forest.
What the fuck?
That's what you said. Run it back.
I did not say I liked how she smelled.
No, he got mad at me. He's like, stop bullying my forest girl.
She paid me $500 to smell her.
Yeah, he verified after he said she
A win is a win. A win is a win.
So what was your statement on why you just don't like things like that on your face? Like
I didn't say
around
that.
Your face.
First off, don't misquote me.
Okay,
sir.
So what did you say? Huh? Ma'am.
Those nails. Okay, what?
Wait, huh?
So what was your question?
So I'm asking you what she said. Why? So what? Stop.
Why?
If you don't like it, you don't like it, and that's a fine answer.
Yeah, why don't you?
Okay, there's a couple reasons. First off, I got some neck pain issues, you know, so it's tough. It's tough, you know.
So it's age problem.
I'm an old man, you know. I'm getting frail in my old age. So the neck pain, it's just here. Okay, there's a couple reasons. The neck pain, and then look. First off, for any guy, I recommend at least you got to wait 3 months. You can't be doing that shit from the start, because people be fucking people, a lot of people. So like, my big thing is that in today's day and age, promiscuity is the norm. So you have to, especially here in California, you have to anticipate when you're going on a first date with a girl, or even when you eventually, whether you hook up on the first date, the second date, the third date, you have to go in assuming that she's sleeping with another guy. So to me, that would be, first off, I don't want to do anything with a girl. I don't even want to date a girl that's fucking another guy. Don't talk to me if you're fucking someone else. Fine. If you want to be sleeping around, go for it. Don't even talk to me if you're fucking another dude. That sounded scary.
It's valid. It's valid.
It's just like, I don't want to date someone. I don't want to kiss someone. I don't want to cuddle. I don't want to, well, I don't go down, but that's one of the reasons why I don't want to have sex with someone who is sleeping with someone else. A lot of these guys in the space say, well, if she's kind of promiscuous, recreational use only. No, she is no use. Like, you don't even pursue a girl that's fucking another guy. I don't care if it's your first date. If she's fucking another guy, I have no interest. So the dating meta as it is, you basically have to assume that going in that she's sleeping with someone else. So for that reason, I don't want to go down on a girl, because the thought of she fucked a dude last night without a rubber, he came inside her, and then I'm going to go down on her. Fuck that. And that is dating in 2023. So that's one of the chief reasons why I don't do it. And I want to make something clear. I don't have a double standard on this. Women can be equally disgusted at the thought of dating, hooking up with, performing fellatio on a man that fucked a chick yesterday. Agreed. That could be repulsive. And I think for a lot of women it is, if you articulate it in that way. So to me, it's just, and look, I've been on dates with girls who, and I don't opt for a second date. I've been on dates with girls where they tell me like, hey, I was on 2 dates this weekend. I've got 3 dates scheduled. And I'm like, cool, but like, find somebody else, you know? And here's the worst part. Like, you can even have an upfront, overt conversation about this. Be like, hey, are you seeing other people? They could still lie. Even if they tell you, hey, I'm just talking to you. A lot of girls might not want to risk losing you by being honest and be like, yeah, I fucked someone yesterday. Men are going to do the same thing too. They're not going to be like, yeah, I just fucked someone earlier this afternoon. You know, they're not going to say that, because I mean, maybe if they're real fucking G's, they might say it, but they realize like, probably going to like lose the girl if I'm telling her I just fucked some other chick. So that's why I don't do it, because I'm trying to protect myself here.
I see your point. I understand. Yeah.
I mean, look.
I do have a question though. Would you have like a problem if like a girl didn't want to go down on you?
It's not honestly, it's not a big deal.
Okay.
I mean, head's great, but it's kind of a slight bummer, but it's not a deal breaker.
And I respect that.
But I would sort of view it like if it was a vindictive thing, like if she wanted it she otherwise does give head, but then doesn't because I personally dislike it. Again, not a deal breaker. I would understand to a degree, but I think when it comes to sex, there's some things that your partner likes that maybe you don't. And instead of saying, well, because you don't like that, I'm not going to do this as a sort of almost revenge in some sort of way. I think that's kind of a weird framework. But if a girl genuinely didn't like giving head, like a little bit of a bummer, but like not a deal breaker, I don't really care. And like you said, there's more important things when it comes to relationships than sex. So
if you were in a committed relationship and she obviously got STD tested and you knew she was completely clean, would that change it for you? Or you're just like, no, I don't really enjoy it. It's not really for me.
Is she on birth control?
She could be, if that was a deal breaker for you, if that would make you want to. Yeah. If not, let's say yes.
We'll say yes. She's on birth control.
Yeah.
Well, here's the secondary problem. Is if we're having sex and I'm just blasting.
What?
If you're just blasting.
It's what did you say?
Huh? Blasting. If I'm coming inside her.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then I'm like that. So it's like there's kind of no winning, I suppose.
Well, if you did it before that, though.
I hope you enjoy my honesty at the least. But what's
no,
that?
I do. Wait, so if you did it before you came inside her.
It lingers. You know, it lingers.
It doesn't linger for days.
And I think it changes the pH balance a little bit.
Well, then
It actually lasts up to 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure. Like it's in your system for 2 weeks.
This is a terrible conversation.
Welcome to the Whatever podcast.